first hole. It's a par 4, 370 meters, but as you can see, the fairway kicks pretty hard around to the left. Those birds are really loud. It kicks hard around to the left. It's only about 200 meters to the outside of that corner, so I won't be taking a driver off this tee. Probably only taking a 3-iron, just punching it out there. Not even a full swing for my first one. Has been a few weeks, so I don't want to go too hard and start pulling muscles. Just want to get down there with a nice shot into the... So it wasn't a bad shot. I hit it a little bit right of where I was aiming. Almost went through the fairway. I'm still here. I'm 197 meters from, it looks like a back pin. Now I don't know anything about this course, but I'm just gonna try and hit about 190 and hopefully let it roll a little bit. I don't know if the green's going to be grabbing. They should be pretty wet, so there's a chance I might even plug. But hitting a 4-iron, it's going to be nice and low, slightly uphill. Take the spin off it a bit and see what we can do. Oh my god, that's such a bad shot. Oh. Talk about being stiff. So it wasn't a great shot. I've thin sliced it up into these pencil pines. Luckily it's thrown me back out on the right side, on the left hand side of the trees, with a decent, a better approach than I deserve. But I'm short-sighted, slightly downhill by the looks of it. This is a 2-tiered green, so I've got a tuft of grass right behind my ball too. Maybe a pretty tough shot. I'm going to just try and get one up there, let it roll on, hopefully not too far. Whoa. Woo. That was hard. It landed hard, kicked hard forward. Got a long putt. Well guys, it's a bad way to start the round with a double bogey, but I'm going to take it. I still enjoy playing because it's, like I said, 4 weeks since I last played. Hole number 2 is a par 4, pretty straight, pretty severely uphill. It's 370 meters from here. But I'm going to take the driver out for the first time today and see how my swing's feeling. I'm feeling very tight the last few shots, so I'm not going to try and beat the shit out of it. Just going to try and hit up the right hand side with a bit of a draw hopefully and get it in play. Should be good, just down the left hand side, and good position for the green. So it wasn't a bad drive. I end up in the left rough, but I'm about 100 meters shy of the green. It's still uphill, so I'm going to be taking a sand wedge, playing it pretty full. Should be able to get this about 110. 210 would be nice. No, 110, just pop it up there, get on the green, and just try and make a putt. That's what we do. Had a bit of backspin, sucked off the front of the green, unfortunately. Okay, so I've landed just on the front edge and then it's rolled back. About 1.5 meters off the green, but it's not too bad. I got a pretty straight roll on this line, so I'm going to be trying to chip it in. Just get it halfway with a bit of a forward momentum, let it roll up and in. Or just skip it straight there. Well, after that chip in on the second hole puts me back to 1 over with double bogey on the first, but onto the third hole. It's a par 5. It is 483 meters from back here, but this is a pretty tight drive. There's not much space either side. You've got to get it going straight off the tee. Otherwise you're going to be clipping branches. You've got trees cut into the fairway on the left. Looks like there's a bit of a drop off on the right. So it's a pretty tight drive. I'm still going to be going the driver, trying to play it towards the dead tree you can see in the middle of the fairway down there with a bit of a draw, and see if we can get it down there around 280, 290 meters if we can. That'd be good. Just tugging the right hand side a little bit more than I wanted to, but it should be good. Should be in play. So I've decided that I'm gonna cheat a little bit here because my ball was just in the mud just here. I don't know, it doesn't really do it justice, but that is just pure water across the fairway right here. So I moved it forward about a meter, had me going back about 50. Just shy of the green, uphill slope. Let me get a better angle. Yeah, so not too far. I'm standing in mud right now, but just got to try and chip it up. The green does slope front to back by looks of it, so I should be able to stop this one maybe just shy of the hole. Don't want to let it roll past too much. Greens are really slow, really hard to get the speed of them. So after a par on the third hole, it leaves me 1 over after 3. On to the next, it's par 4, dog leg to the left this time. Actually, I think they've all been dog legs left. Yeah. Anyway, it's really wet down there. So I just saw the group in front. It looks like they had a few balls plug. That's about 230 meters. So I need to try and step on it, make sure I carry past that mud pit. Generally when I step on it, it goes a little bit to the right, which isn't great for this hole, but I'm going to try it anyway. See how we go. That's a long way, guys. Stepped on that. It is up and around the corner. Should be a nice, good distance close to the green. Let's get there. I just wanted to give you guys a quick view of what this mud is like when a ball splashes in there. It's pretty thick, so you got to really try and navigate your way around this course a bit with the way the course is sitting. I think on a drier climate, this ball might have been right up near the green because it landed right next to it. I'm only about 40 meters short. And being on top of a hill, this one would have probably got a nice bounce, maybe over towards the bunker, but it still would have been a pretty good shot. Very happy. Another par. Well guys, after a par on the 4th hole, I'm on to the 5th. It's a par 3. It's only 130 meters, but take a look at this. We've got trees that probably won't come into play off the flight angle, but there's trees covering half of the green. The pin's tucked to the right. If you move across to the left on the tee box, then you've got trees all in your flight path. So you're kind of forced to play a bit of a fade into this green. It's really cool. The course is actually really well designed. I quite like it. I'm definitely going to come back and play once the course dries up a bit, because it's making it a bit difficult. But you know, difficulty can be fun. I like it. Come on, be the right number. That's close. Unfortunately, I missed that birdie putt. I'm still getting used to these greens. They're really slow. They actually turn a lot for being slow greens, surprisingly. Imagine if they were cut and rolled, that would be really difficult, I think. We're on to the 6th hole. Now this hole is awesome. It's only 287 meters. Now, if I get hold of one, I can get it there. But it goes down and back up. And I actually think that the green is about the same level as where we're at now, which means you don't have to fly it the whole way there. That's a big carry. Don't know if I can do that, but I'm going to step on it and really see. I want to get up as close as I can. Looks like a very attackable hole, so. I think I'm on the green. Don't know, it's really hard to see this distance, but I hit that so well. Started out to the right with a draw, and I think I saw it land between the bunker and the green. I think I skipped up, so I better have a look. Alright guys, after that pretty much perfect drive. I hit it pretty well. I don't think I could have got there if I hit it any better. I've got lucky. I've hit the back of the bunker and it's kicked it forward onto the green. Fortunately the putt, I can't hit him hard enough. It left it short, but walked away with a birdie, putting it back to even par, going into the 7th hole. Now the 7th hole is a par 4, 392 meters. Goes down and then up to the right to an elevated green. I feel like every green's elevated around here. Making it a challenge. I'm not used to playing elevated greens, but it's fun. So I'm going to try and play one with a fade. Haven't been able to hit any shot today the way I wanted to, but that last drive was pretty good. So yeah, let's get into it. Perfect, middle of the fairway. Well guys, the thing about this game is it can be the most frustrating game, but it can also be the most fun game. And the last hole is a pretty prime example. I hit a awesome drive. I actually thought it was perfect. Went out with a nice fade, straight in the middle of the fairway, get down there. It's just mud everywhere, no idea where the ball is. It must have just gone straight in. So lost the ball, but I've played a drop from just down where it is. I figured in normal circumstances I wouldn't have lost that ball. So I've taken a penalty for a drop, but I've given myself a bogey for the hole. You know, let me know if you think that's fair. I should have gone back to the tee and re-hit a lost ball, but I wasn't walking all that way back. It is what it is. We'll move on and get into the next hole. Next hole is another par 4. This one is 379 meters. Again, it goes down in through all the mud and then back up the slope on the other side to the elevated green. So I just need to make sure I carry it past all the mud this time so I don't lose another ball, but try and bring this back. So right now I'm 1 over par. going into the 8th hole. Try and finish this 9 at even so I can get myself a decent look at the back 9. It's at the left edge of the fairway. Pretty good position. Happy. That's in the hole. Oh god, that was freaking close. Well, after a really good approach shot on the last hole, I landed around about an inch or 2 inches from that hole, and then it rolled out. And I just can't get these greens. I leave everything short. But it leaves me 1 over for the round, going into the 9th hole. I'm going to try and get 18 holes of footage. If I can't, this will be the last hole for this video at least. If I get enough battery to film the rest, I'll put 18 holes out there, but this could be the last one. So let's try and get back to even par. It's par 3, 148 meters. Just going to play a little 7-iron. I don't think the ball isn't flying as far as it would where I'm from. I'm not really sure why. I think it could be the air, the coldness. It could be a lot of things, but I'm going to try and play it out there and see what we can do. I'm on the green on the right hand side. I'm going to have a 10-meter putt, but let's go. Well guys, I hit that putt like a driver, gave it a really good whack, kept it nice and straight, hit the pin, dropped in the hole for a birdie, putting me back to even par after 9 holes, and that is the end of the first video here. So hope everyone enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the ruling of the lost ball in the middle of the fairway. Would you give yourself a penalty? Would you just drop a ball where you think it landed? I'm not really sure what the rules say about that, but if you let me know, that'd be great. Otherwise, finished even. It's a nice course. I'm going to come back and play it when it's dry, because I feel like this doesn't do it justice. The layout's nice. The tee shots are quite tight. This is the 10th hole behind me, by the way, and there's not a lot of room to miss this tee shot. So, it's nice. It's not the best course I've played, probably because of the condition of it, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and come back and try it again another time. Thanks, guys.